Hey everyone, Anthony here, AFT Dog Training. Sorry I've been slacking on posting these videos on Q&As and helping get more information out there, but I've been focusing on expanding our business on consulting throughout the country on dog daycares and training facilities where we can help struggling dog daycares or training facilities expand their business and make it successful. We have a very good track record at that on our own. We've won Lehigh Valley Styles magazine's best pet service in this area multiple years. We won it again this year. We're looking to win it again next year. And I thank everyone for voting for us. We won that on the training side and the daycare side. All right, so that's very cool, and grooming and retail. So we can't forget that either. But I wanted to touch on something that I've been seeing more and more in houses that I go to. Every house that I go to that has, I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times, every house that I go to that has dogs fighting in the same home or destroying things, there's a baby gate set up. Not only is there a baby gate set up where the dog is confined to a room instead of a crate, but there's multiple toys throughout the house for the dog, just laying around. I mean, probably 20 to 30 toys just laying around, chewed up. The dog didn't like that one, they went on to chewing the couch. They didn't like the couch, they went on to chewing the desk. They just chew everything. So the other thing is oversized crates I've seen. So the dog, you were talking maybe a Boston or a Frenchie inside of a Great Dane crate. That is way too big of a crate, way too big. So because we haven't confined them in that, they're most likely going to go to the bathroom in the crate. But one thing to implement with training, all right, so not just let the gates go and dogs mingle again, because they're probably going to fight still because they're still in there. The gate is not the sole thing causing the fighting in the home. Is we like to remove those baby gates after the training is there and the reset is done. So we have a very high success rate with that, and the owner's following through with everything that we put together a program. So, for instance, my kids come home with homework from the teacher. I can't tell the kid or kids, don't do your homework. I don't care what the teacher says. We're the teacher, the dog trainer, and we say, do this with your dog. And then for whatever reason, the person thinks, I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to go back to my old ways. Well, the dog is going to go back to their old way because you're telling them what's up. So the same thing with a child, that you can't tell the kid not to do the homework and then expect an A on the test at the end of the week, right? They have to study throughout the week to get that A. So, well, most kids, right? So, what we're seeing more and more in the households is baby gates overloading with love, toys everywhere, foods and treats given for no reason at all, and food left out all day long. So you're removing the main reason the dog is really, really hanging out with you is the food, water, shelter. You're providing all of that. Believe me, if the roof was leaking, you just adopted a dog and there was no food around, the dog might just leave. They're like, this isn't, they're trying to get out of this house because there's no food and stuff. But once you build a relationship with them, the dog's probably going to hang out with you. But you want to be able to have the best relationship with the dog. If you're removing everything that creates a relationship and then you expect to play with the dog and be able to have a properly behaved dog when people come over and this and that, think about all the things leading up to that and how you could be the best owner for the dog. Respect the dog for being a dog, not what you want it to be, right? So you don't want to flood the dog with love when the dog doesn't need any more of that. You've already given it to him by owning the dog, right? So build a relationship with them. I like to do, especially if you're lucky enough to have a backyard that's fenced in, every feeding, I like to do a come command. If you're not lucky enough to have that, you can have the dog in another room, try to catch them off guard, feeding them. And if you have multiple people in the house, you can do it a teamwork, have the dog distracted while you're feeding them, call their name, come, they come to their food. It gets ingrained in their mind. You do that for like 2 months, I'm coming no matter what. And all you did was feed them. So I would put some mixed little chicken in there, beef, make sure they're not allergic to that stuff. I don't want to get into all this stuff. But I mean, do what would come natural to the dog. You're coming over, you're calling them, they're coming to you, you're giving them food. So they eat it. If they don't eat it, you pick it up and you put it away. They don't eat for the day. Or that they missed that meal. All right. And it's not like there's anything wrong with the dog. It's just that they're being bratty and they don't want to eat. So, pretty sure everybody in their lifetime did not eat their dinner one time and their parents said, well, too bad you don't eat then. And then you didn't eat to the next day. You learned real quick that you eat whatever's made for dinner. So it didn't destroy the child. It didn't destroy you because that was done. It just, you self-learned how I'm going to eat next time, So I just wanted to get that out there and give you an update on everything. And look forward to, we're going to be putting together some more Q&A sessions on here and maybe on YouTube. And if you have any questions, you can hit it up in the comment section and I'll give an answer to it. We're looking also to doing another kids session for like kids camp, AFT Kids Camp, and we're going to be having some special promos again for the fall here for shelters and rescues. So stay tuned for that. Everybody have a nice weekend. Take care. Again, thank you for everybody for voting for us again. That was awesome, and I appreciate all of you. Take care.